So get me flexible. I want to be able to do splits. And if you want to do the splits, no matter your age, your level, your genetics, I do not care. You're able to do the split unless you have some metal rod in your back or something. This is the absolute most amazing flexibility, hip opening, stretching you can possibly get into, okay? So let's go ahead and dive into today's stretching. You ready? Okay, so we're going to start with cat-cow. We're going to go ahead and arch through the back, separating every vertebrae as its own. And then reverse it, feeling the back and the spine, allowing to have that room and that fluid to come in. What you can see here is I kind of rotate and twist my body a little bit back and forth. It feels really good. You can do it in both positions. Just rocking the hips side to side and then just shifting the head in the opposite way. And it will feel really, really nice through the neck and through the side body. Let's go ahead and start with the right leg first. So the right leg, go ahead and just send back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just send my toes into the mat, and I'm going to just send my heel down. Okay, so check this out. What I'm doing is I'm having a nice good stretch to my hamstring. So all through my calf and hamstring. So the back of the leg, just pressing it down. Believe it or not, your split is not only through your hips, but also through your hamstring. So very important to get that flexibility in there. All right, we're going to go ahead and go into our bird dog. So lift up your right leg, lift up your left arm, and then go ahead and put the two of them together. Wrapping that around and pressing your foot into the hand and holding here. You're going to fight a little bit. That's totally normal as your core is working to balance yourself on just one hand and one. Take a nice big deep breath. Good. Exhale out. Just curl everything in. Good. Now let's go ahead and go to the other side. So now the leg comes out. The toe go down. Heels down. Just take a nice big breath and just feel this stretch right now. Connection of your calf. Connection of your hamstring. Awesome work. And when you're ready, go ahead and lift up that left leg, your right arm. Keep them together, pressing the foot into the hand, holding here for a nice good deep breath. Beautiful, nice good one too. Start getting a little warm up for today. Go ahead and rock those hips side to side. Send them very generously back and forth, well over those knees. Good. Go ahead and lift that right leg again. And this time we're going to go ahead and send that right leg all the way up to the outside of our hands. All the way out to the right side of our hands. From here, this is a low lunge, and you might feel that this stretch right here is challenging. And that's absolutely okay, because I want you to be in a challenging pose. If you feel that this is not a challenging pose, what I want you to do is take that left leg and you're going to pop it back so that you have a straight line basically going from your knee all the way up to your head. Okay? And from here, what I want you to do is just hold this pose. And if it feels like it's pretty challenging to you, then I want to stay right here. All right? If it feels like you're not challenged enough, what I want you to do is I want you to go a little bit further, which is called locust pose, by dropping down to your elbows. Okay, so playing with the movement in a second, feeling if it's uncomfortable, you want to stay in a comfortable pose. Today we're going to go into 5 deep breaths. So instead of 3 like we've been doing, we're going to go for 5. So here we go. Good. Each exhale, you want to see a little bit deeper into that stretch. You're doing awesome. And when you're ready, go ahead and send your hips back so that you're out of that into the hips. And now we're going to go into the back of the hamstring on the right leg. So you're going to have your toes pointed up, heels on the ground, and you want to try to straighten that as much as possible. Now if your knee is bent right here, that's okay. If you're doing the stretch and that knee is bent, that's okay. Your goal is to feel it all through the back of the leg right here, because your splits is not just hips. Your splits is also going to be a lot of hamstring, and we're going to find that out shortly. You're going to notice I do a lot of micro movements with my leg left and right. I want you to do those little micro movements. You just take that foot and just rotate it back and forth. What that does is it's going to get deeper into all those little tiny fibers, and it's going to feel really good with this. Hold it here. We got 5 deep breaths. So in through the nose, and out through the mouth, and get a little bit deeper. In through the nose. Exhale out, a little deeper. Inhale in. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Beautiful. Now we're just going to rock it back and forth. So rock into the low lunge, rock it back into the hamstring, back and forth. Allowing the blood flow to come, allowing all the warmth to come. Again, you don't want sharp shooting pain. What you want here is uncomfort, because that's where we're going to grow. Awesome job. Okay, what we're going to do here is you're walking back and forth. Notice that my upper body is not moving. What I want you to do is now start playing with your upper body into this. So when I go forward, notice that I'm bringing my chest as far forward and I'm pulling my head back as far as I can. Almost kind of like we're going into that cat thing. Now as I send my hips back, I'm going to round everything over. I'm going to try to bring my head as far down as I possibly can. Okay, so rock forward, chest goes up, head goes back. Breathe, bring it back, head down, arching the back. Okay, so now you're doing a really deep flexibility here, getting even more into it with your whole body. This is going to be really good later on. You're going to love it. It's going to feel really energizing. Good. All right, let's take a little breather off that leg. We did that number. So let's go ahead and go into child pose. So open the distance of the mat. Your big toes can come as you sit back onto your feet, and you're just going to allow the rest of your body to come. Keep reaching as high into the front of the mat, and drop your head and rest down. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and start from the beginning. We're going to go over to the left side now. So find yourself in your tabletop position. Left leg is going to come out. Grab your right hand, extend it out. You're going to really feel your balance here. You're balancing on that one leg, one arm. That's okay. It's normal. Fight that balance. You lose the balance. Okay, get back up. Hold and feel the mobility happening through your chest, through your back, through your hips, through your quads. Beautiful job. And then when you're ready, you're going to go ahead and send that left leg to the outside of your hands, to the edge of your mouth. Good? All right. Here we go. So I feel this. Again, you might fit just right here where everything's kind of bent, you're not straight line. But your goal is I want you to try to really inch hips as close as you can towards that mat. So you can move that discomfort. Right? So just hold it here for a moment. Take a nice big deep breath. You feel like you can go further with this, great. Let's hold it here for 5 deep breaths. When you're ready, go ahead and send those back. So you're going to counterbalance this stretch and straighten out that leg. So we're going to get out of the hips, and now we're going to go into the hamstring. Remember, split not just hips, a ton of hamstring. So a majority of us have really tight hamstrings because of mostly sitting. Hips are from sitting a lot, and what happens is your hip flexor starts to shorten, now making it so it's tighter and tighter. So if you're driving a lot, if you're sitting a lot, I challenge you to get out of the chair and to obviously sit more on the floor in some of these poses. Okay. We're going to hold this one for 5 deep breaths. So focus on just bringing your head down to your knee. If you need to bend your knee, that's okay. And no sharp shooting pain. You want uncomfort here. So find your uncomfortable pose. Inhale. Exhale, get a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale, deeper. Inhale. Exhale, a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Good. You'll find that you start to really notice your flexibility substantially. What we're going to do now is rock it back and forth in that dynamic movement, allowing blood flow to happen through you. So just rocking it back and forth. Hips, then hamstrings. Hips, then hamstrings. Again, notice I'm not doing anything with my upper body. My body's just staying neutral. So now let's go ahead and start including the upper body. So we'll go ahead and pull our chest forward, arch our neck back, and then reverse and curl everything down. It's kind of like a cat-cow if you can imagine, but it's in a good set. Work. Let's go ahead and now find ourselves into that child pose. So take a little breather here as we just send our knees to the outer of the mat. Big toes come together. We sit back and we reach ourselves forward. Yay! Not feeling amazing? We're almost done, so stay with me. Best thing in the morning is some nice herbal with some lemon. Oh, this hits every spot for me. Okay, let's go ahead and now go into the second part of today's flexibility. So we're going to start to challenge ourselves here. So we're going to go ahead and take that right leg and bring it up towards the top of the mat. This time, instead of going into the low lunge, I want you to heel toe, your foot out as far up to the mat as possible. Now, you might find that this is the most uncomfortable place for you to be in. And you might actually need to hold on to, let's say, a chair right here, or a couch or something, whatever you have at home. And this is your uncomfortable place, and you're going to breathe for 5 deep breaths, and that's absolutely okay. And drop it down more, where you can actually inching back that back leg, okay, and the front leg. And you're getting as close as you can to the splits as you can. If you can do the splits, great. So you're going to find yourself here splits, and we're going to hold here for 5 deep breaths. And it's a very uncomfortable place. With each exhale, I want you to try to relax into it, as we know that there is going to be an end. Okay? Don't be stuck in this forever. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Noticing little micro movements back and forth. That's because pain is a little bit unbearable, so you just kind of move in and out of it by rocking back and forth with the hips. If it works for me, it should work for you. Okay, exhale. You need a stocking, this hurts. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Okay, you're done. All right. Swing that leg around to the front, and you're just going to shake it out. Good. Go ahead and just bend those knees generously. You're just going to place your chest onto your knees. And go over in a little ball. Rock side to side. Whew. All right, let's do another little in the middle stretch here. Just go into your happy baby. So bring your legs up. You can grab on a big toe or your pants, or just onto the back of the knees or the bottoms of the feet, whatever it is, and just roll right to side with me really quick. Giving yourself that balance in between stretches. Awesome. Let's go ahead and now go to the leg. Don't want to miss that one, right? Okay, so we did the right leg first, so now we're going to go ahead and do the left leg. So the left leg comes all the way up towards the mat. And again, you're going to find your uncomfortable position. Pose. If it's here, that's totally fine. If you go low, great. Let's find that pose. And when you're in that pose, we're just going to make little tiny adjustments, rocking side to side, left to right, as we're going to hold here for 5 deep breaths. Here we go. Two more, you got this. Oh, beautiful work. Swing that leg around, shake it out. Okay, bend those knees, rest your torso on your knees, around your neck. If you want to join me in Happy Baby, it's the best pose in the world. Rock side to side. Great. All right. So we technically only have one left. So you're doing amazing. Thanks for hanging with me today. Day 4 is our flexibility challenge of 7. So that means we're already halfway. And I'm going to go over all the challenges within this. So let's go ahead and go into this last part. Grab some water for just a second, and let's go ahead and dive into it. Okay. Now every single one of you, right now, if you have a wall or you don't have a wall, you can do this outside, inside, the back of your couch, a cabinet, your dresser, I don't care, okay? It can easily work. Just remember that splits is not only your hips, but it's your hamstrings as well. And when we sit so often, we shorten our flexors, therefore tightening our lower body. And that's why it's so much harder to get more flexibility. Hence, why I'm now adding flexibility into your daily routine with these challenges at the very end and add them into your routine. So do not miss the end. That's where the key to really getting all the flexibility is. Okay, so first, if you're a beginner and you need a modification, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to place your right foot on the ground, and it's approximately, you'd be 9 feet away from the wall if you're 9 feet tall. But you probably couldn't. Anyway, so we need to be about like 4 feet away from the wall. All right, that's what I would probably expect for a beginner. So you would just place your hand on the ground and you place your back foot, the left foot onto the wall. Immediately you should feel your right leg hamstring. If you can't, I challenge you to take that left leg up further on the wall and see how deep you can get into the splits by taking 4 to 5 feet away from the wall. So go ahead and try it. We're going to be here for 5 deep breaths. The goal is to eventually get that right leg to the actual wall itself, but not today, if that's something you cannot do. We take our time as we focus on every day adding flexibility in. It is not a race, trust me, because if you tear one of these muscles, it takes months and months to try to get it back, okay? So let's make sure that we're listening to our bodies and not overdoing it. Feeling that slight uncomfort is one of these. So here we go. Foot on the ground, left leg goes up, and if you can inch yourself forward. If not, if you're uncomfortable, stay right where you're at and just breathe. Here we go. Whew. Good. Shake them out. Just rock those knees back and forward. Good. Kneel it down. Let the blood kind of come back to your head here for a second. Feels good. Of course, we want to do the left side, right? So let's go to the left leg whenever you're ready. Beginner is you're going to step far away from the wall. Feel that sense of uncomfort. You're going to breathe for 5 deep breaths. Here we go. You did it! Phenomenal job. Oh, I feel so flexible. It's only been 4 days. It's great. Way better than 4 days ago. Okay, awesome. Let's go ahead and finish off with just a little dessert for you. So go onto your back. Bring your legs up and just bend and straighten. You can move onto your pants, the back of your legs. Move onto your ankles, whatever feels the best. Bend and you're going to take the right leg and just cross it over the left. And you're just going to squeeze in, hug those knees. And then what you can stay right here if that feels uncomfortable. Stay right there. If you want to get a little deeper, you're going to grab onto the feet and pull them towards you, and you can just rock back and forth into this stretch right here. I'm going to give you some free chiropractic work. What you're going to do if your right leg is over that left knee, you swing yourself over to that left side. So bring those knees all the way over so they touch the ground, and then you can rest your shoulder blades onto the floor. If you're not touch the ground, you can add a pillow or a cushion, so that way they can rest pillow or cushion over it. Good. Unravel your legs. Shake it out. Throw it down. Okay, let's go to the other side. So now the left leg, cross it over to the right. You just hug those knees in. You want a little deeper. Go ahead and grab it. A little minor rock back and forth, getting a little bit deeper into the muscle. Great. When you're ready, go ahead and take all the way over to the right side, keeping the shoulder blade planted onto the ground. Good. Unwrap those legs. Come on up and let's go ahead and have a quick review of all the secrets. This is the truth right here. So do not leave. We're done with our workout today, but I want to make sure that we go now and put this into our daily routine. So if you can grab right now, we're going to grab a pen and a paper and we're going to write what our challenges are today. So that way we start incorporating this into our daily routine. We're actually going to find it's more simple and easier to add flexibility into your routine because you're going to need the everyday lifestyle to really get the flexibility. I'm going to be like, wow, how did I get there? So really simple. Remember day one? Day one was side pose, getting off the couch, getting off your chair, getting off this, and instead finding yourself folding laundry, playing with your kids, working, watching television. I don't care what it is, but find yourself as often as possible. Again, the pose can be flipped, okay? Down as well. Okay, so this was day number. We're adding this in, so write this down. I want a little card that you're going to start to write little things. At the end, I'm going to also give you a little card. In the meantime, I want you to stay focused with it. So hips. Let's go into the back. So the back was every morning when you first wake up in the morning. Cat-cow. So first thing on the bed, you need to arch through the spine, allowing flexibility to rejuvenate through your vagus nerve, allowing your stability, allow the spinal cord to do its wonderful work that it does. Moving side to side if you want to. That was day 2. Okay, so make sure you write that down. Day number 3, our challenge was every morning on top of our cat-cow, we also into a side stretch with a tricep stretch. So you grab your tricep and you lean the opposite direction. Feeling this all through your side body. It will not only energize, allow more oxygen, and you'll have a lot more energy. But also you'll feel through your upper body. Okay, and then obviously you'll do the other side as well. Okay, and then for challenge, I want you to try to find a wall in your house. You clear your wall, or you clear that cabinet, or you clear the back of the couch, whatever it is that you choose. And I want you to find yourself doing this very occasionally. Now, I obviously live workouts, and every Saturday we do a stretch. But I also incorporate stretching in every single one of our workouts. So I challenge to be that you're going to go just to get closer and closer to that wall with your front foot. That is your challenge. So every day you just put your foot up on the wall. Breathe. Okay, now your family might think you're ridiculous, but have an amazing rest of your day. Lots of love.